Hey everybody, Michelle with Michelle's Frugal Living here. Thanks for watching my videos. And today I thought I'd show you what we're going to have for dinner. Show you some healthy meals that don't require a lot of cooking and not using processed food. Because part of my Get Healthy journey was to cut out as much processed food that I could and eat more natural stuff. So I decided we're gonna have some tilapia tonight. So I just get this frozen tilapia at Aldi, and they come in these little individual vacuum sealed bags. And so I put 2 of them in here, and then I just picked up the shrimp at Aldi's because my man likes shrimp, and so when I'm doing this, I'll just throw them in some shrimp when I'm doing stuff. So anyways, I got 2 in here. Normally, I just take them, I'm going to cook these in my Instant Pot, and normally I've always just taken the fillets and I just lay them on this rack right here, which just works just fine, and the water is underneath of it there. But I hate cleaning up this rack. I mean, I'll just set chicken on it and stuff because I don't want it to set on the bottom down in the water. But I hate cleaning that rack off. So, I got this little pot, and it actually fits down in here, in there. And I got like a cup of water in there. See, it just fits. So, anything you can put in the oven, you can put in your Instant Pot. So, I'm going to give this a try. And maybe these 2 pieces of fish will stick together, or I don't know. We'll see. I want to give it a try. So, I always, like, while I'm prepping whatever, first thing I do, I put the water in there, and I go ahead and turn the Instant Pot on saute. So it starts heating up the water and heating up the pot, and it doesn't take as long to get it up to pressure because it's doing that before I get to that point. So anyhow, let me put the lid on, and then we can turn the... So shrimp takes a little bit less time. I think my chart says frozen shrimp at, oh, what did it say, 7 minutes or something like that. The tilapia frozen says 9 minutes on my chart. High pressure, and then we'll do a quick release. So I got to make sure that my little thing back here is set to sealing, so it'll build up pressure. Okay, so I'm gonna let that go, and I'll show you what else we're cooking, what vegetables we're having. Alright, to go along with our tilapia and the shrimp, we're having some vegetables, and I'm just going to be heating them up, cooking them in some bacon fat. So I save bacon fat whenever I cook bacon, and tonight that's what I'm using. Sometimes I fry them up in coconut oil. I use olive oil. So I went to the farmer's market this morning and got some things. I got some green beans. Someone gave me the cabbage, purple cabbage, out of their garden, and I bought the squash this morning, and I got some kale this morning at the farmer's market, and I already had the yellow bell pepper. So anyways, I usually hold off on putting the kale in there, and I might hold off on the squash too, but green beans definitely, and the cabbage can go in first, and I'll let them warm up and cook a little bit in the bacon fat. I'll show you here, but I want to put these on the bottom, and then after they, you know, fry just a little bit, I like to put the put a lid over it, and then I cook them with, let them steam a little bit. Let me stir those around a little bit in that, and get them coated in the bacon fat. So, yeah, okay, that's good. And let me put the squash on top, and usually I let them cook about, I don't know, 10 minutes, but it kind of depends on what I'm putting in there. I don't have any onion in here. Which normally I add onions. I fry stuff, any kind of vegetable like this. I do all kinds of stuff. Just depends on what I have. So it's never the same, and I put different seasoning on it here and there, and Okay, I got all that in there. I'm going to leave the kale until it's about at least 5 minutes. I'll let this stuff cook before I put the kale in there. But, yeah. And I just have it on medium heat. And I stir it around because I don't want the stuff to burn everything. So, after I let this, we'll let it go a little bit. But I just have this lid that I set on top of it like that. And I'll let them steam themselves a little, and yeah, and I'll show you when I get it done. And actually, it's taken me long enough to get these ready that the tilapia is already finished. So I'm just going to leave it in the Instant Pot. I'll just let it sit there. It hasn't, the pressure hasn't come off of it yet, so, but that'll stay warm in there until we're ready to eat. So, okay, I'll show you when I get these cooked up some. Okay, so, I don't know, it's been about 6 or 7 minutes that this has been cooking, and I had put the kale in there, so you can see it's wilted a little bit too. As for seasoning that I'm going to do, I just got some Italian seasoning. This time I'm going to do that. Sometimes I put a pepper blend on it, you know, it changes up the flavor a little bit. I also got some minced garlic. I like to add that. And I put some pink Himalayan sea salt on here. It's already grated, or, you know, ground up a little bit fine. So I'll just put a little bit of salt on there. If you don't eat a lot of processed foods, you got to add salt to your food because you need it. So anyways, I think these are done. I poked the green beans with a fork because those are the things that are going to be the toughest. And so I think they're good and steamed up. And the pressure is off of my Instant Pot. The little red thing's gone down, so I can take this off. I haven't opened it up yet, so we'll see how the tilapia and the shrimp did in the little pot there. They look fine. They look cooked to me, and yeah. So I'll just have to, you know, get this thing up out of here. So that's going to take 2 hands and some pot holders. So, or I could get a spatula and just scoop that tilapia up out of that pan and just let the pan sit in there and cool. But it's definitely cooked. I mean, I cook fish in here all the time. I've decided it's the best way because I try, you know, broiling it and then the one end burns and the other one doesn't because it's not the same thickness. And I tried, you know, frying in a skillet, and I just feel like it just doesn't do right, you know. To me, baking in the oven, if I got other stuff baking, then that'd be fine. But I'm not going to turn the oven on just to bake some fish, you know, and it takes a long time. So, anyways, that looks perfect. I'm going to get everything plated up, and I'll show you what we got. Okay, here it is all plated up, and I added some yellow tomato that I got at the farmer's market today and some of the cherry tomatoes out of my garden. And yeah, so this is what we're having. I put a little pepper seasoning on mine because that's the way I like it. But yeah, that'll be good. And then what we're having to drink for dinner, I made some lemonade with some pomegranate juice in it too. So basically what I do is get some... I have to get these out of the freezer. Get some lemons at the store, and I squeeze them up, and I put them in a little ice cube tray, and then just pop them into here. And then I use a couple of those and dissolve them in the water. And then sometimes we add other stuff, and I had this pomegranate juice, so I put it in there. So we're having pomegranate lemonade with our dinner, and yeah, that's it. So thanks for watching. Talk to you later.